Yes, the lounge show. I was asked famously to be the announcer for that show, and at the time I didn't see the vision. Like most people, I underestimated the program and its hosts. Foolishly, of course. Later, I came crawling back on my hands and knees, begging for the job, but by that time, it had already been given to Lackland. So I had to graciously accept my defeat and learned a valuable lesson.
C'est le Lounge Show avec Rob Scott et Bob Doyle, deux diffuseurs vétérans qui aiment s'entendre parler et qui réussissent d'une manière ou d'une autre à se supporter. Voyons si vous pouvez les supporter aussi bien. Voici Rob et Bob.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where's the rest of the music?
I forgot. See, okay, so originally the music was separate from the video, and I forgot that. And when I made the video with her at the piano, I put the music on it. So when I fade away from the music to us, it fades away the sound.
Okay.
My bad. But that's why. So to answer you and all the people who've written in about it.
Yeah. All of which went into the hopper. Every darn one of them went into the hopper.
That's right, because they were just trying to help. And
sure,
that's why they call it the Helper Hopper. You didn't know that, but we do. Secretly, off the air, behind your back.
I saw a meme about, you were just saying the Hopper Helper, and I thought of Hamburger Helper, and then I saw some meme.
When you need a helping hand?
Well, it was a hand that was like the thing from the Addams Family, and then they claimed it was the Hamburger Helper guy without his clothes.
Right. I like it. I like it just enough.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
it'll stay there for a little bit and then it'll be gone. So once again, I don't have my cool background, Bob. I have no idea why. Because it's not the software. It's not the computer. It's got to be a click somewhere, but I don't know what unclicked or got clicked. It was running for like what, 3-4 weeks in a row?
Yes, I don't get it.
No, you didn't, and you usually can help with these things, and you were flummoxed.
Yeah.
Flummoxed last week.
It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday.
And I'm in Atlanta.
And I'm in Las Vegas. I had to look. What's that thing say?
Yes. That's really bad, man. You had to look at the words down below. Although at least you're here on time, Bob, and that's, we're all grateful for that, because there are some weeks when not only don't you remember where you are, you don't remember the day of the week.
Certainly not that. And the time, forget about it.
Forget about it.
6:03, why is Rob calling? I mean, so many times.
Yeah. More than once.
Definitely more than once. But less than 10.
No, right. It's not a habit.
Maybe even less than 5, or we're hovering in the 5 zone.
Okay, we're about a half a dozen. Yeah, we're lingering around half a dozen.
Okay. That's
so a picture came up on Facebook the other day. You know how it'll give you these memories 12 years ago?
Yes, sir.
And it was a picture of you out on the sunroom, it was called, at my old apartment. And behind you, do you remember the rain?
Yeah, you're staticky. You're kind of popping in and out for some reason.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's not like this whole
platform, we knew one.
Yeah, I know. We got to bail from this thing.
Because it freezes up
I know. I just need to rebuild it in this other software and streamline it. I've got so much crap loaded up in this program that we in this particular preset for the show that we never use. When we had aspirational plans. Okay, we'll have this segment, and
Yeah, someone asked me the other day about the lounge, and I said there's no format. No, we did in the beginning. Remember, I would do view, and you would do
Okay,
this.
hang on. I have to say timeout because you are coming through like that. So I think, yes, exactly. So I think let's.
You want me to hang up and call back?
Yes, I do. Let's see if we can reestablish the connection and see if that makes any difference. All right, this was just an opportunity for me to talk about him behind his back. Ooh, am I behind his back? I'd have to look at a map. I'm probably way to the. What direction is he facing? I just can't remember to figure out what if I'm on his left. I'm definitely west, but there he is.
Yes, it's bad. That's
All
what
right.
Tracy just said it was bad.
Yeah. Well, it was.
I'm
but,
very slow.
Well, at least you've recognized that about yourself.
Right. I had to speed up to figure out I was slow.
Okay, we're going to pretend. We're just going to assume that everything's great and everything's fine, and it's
Is
liquid
it?
between.
I seem fuzzy. I don't even think I'm in focus.
No,
The whole
you're in
thing
focus.
is really
No, you're
okay.
You're just like you always
This whole
are.
thing's
And then
crap in the bed.
no, but it's okay. It's not doing what it was doing before. It's just doing the same old. When I talk, you can't, and then vice versa. Vice versa. You be the judge. We'll be right back. Where's my bell? Oh, right in front of me. Now we're here with Scott Slade. Rob. Oh, he left. I thought he was just looking at me with no sense of humor. But no, he's stuck or he left. Oh, there he is.
I'm back.
Okay, he's back.
But I'm everything seems a little off kilter technically speaking. Otherwise, I'm in grand spirits.
It's true. Something does seem. It seems like I can feel like this electric. It's like a clot of energy that is breaking the connection for some reason. And I feel like if we could just, do a little ritual, light a candle, say a few things, and bump our head, whatever the ritual is, and then the energy will be clear. Hey, so
I had a thought before. I know. I was telling a guy about the show, about the lounge show. And I said, there's just nothing. There's absolutely, we used to try to have form. So that's what you're saying. You had all these production pieces in the system for all the things we thought we were going to do. And of course, we don't do any of them. Is that what you're saying?
yes, that's correct.
You have to, look, see, now these are the things though. Those of you who know
they don't come back.
No. But these are the things that are delightful. That we do here, and this is one of them. We bring you this gorgeous view of Eau Claire, Wisconsin.
That's right. As the sun is just a setting so beautifully over
it's
there.
8 o'clock there, a little bit after 8. So that's central time there.
Yeah,
and
we really caught it at a nice time.
I could look at my phone actually, and I could tell you here in a minute.
Mean like what the weekend special?
Well, yeah, Eau Claire right now, 73 degrees. So we're looking at a wonderful 73-degree day there, evening. And, of course, not a whole lot going on yet, but I'm sure the campus will be all abuzz, Bob, in a couple of weeks.
That's right, as the students go back to school.
And everyone, I always remember that about going back to school, is that, man, you get back in the fall and you are just, you worked all summer, you got some money in the bank, I'll pay that first month's rent. Yeah, here you go. And electric phone, I'm starting up that phone. Here's some money. Let's drink beer. We got a place. And then by like March, they shut off the power. Well, yeah, my check bounced. I'm really sorry.
1-800-EGG-YOLK.
The old
So
sponsor.
anyway, what did that just say? Egg yolk? I forgot that one.
Egg-YOLK.
It's a sponsor.
Those guys.
The Lounge Show is brought to you by
1-800-EGG-YOLK.
for all your egg yolk needs.
And
we're
who
out of
doesn't
egg yolk
have-
again. You shouldn't have canceled that subscription to 1-800-EGG-YOLK, Cuddy.
Egg yolk.
I know, but I was in a bad mood.
We should have locked into the 24-month deal is what we done. But instead we were bait and switched to do the 12-month renewal. But if you do the 24-month renewal, you lock in 1-800-EGG, all your egg yolk needs, And there are a plenty. In
That's
fact,
right.
it comes
and now with number
with
17
yeah,
on the
it
list
makes,
of egg yolk needs.
yeah, richer pasta.
That's right.
Much,
His
much,
name is Richer
it's
Pasta, and here's the egg yolk need
here's
for
the
Richer
need,
Pasta.
right.
It's 104 freaking degrees. That's right. At 6:09
Liar.
p.m., 104. I'm not lying, or I'm dying. It says so right here. I can prove it to you. Look, Henderson, 104.
104.
That's right.
What am I here?
In the shade.
77 degrees. It's been cool this week. I'm driving into work in the morning. It's in the 60s, the upper 60s, low 70s. Delightful. So I don't have. I always tell you, I got my notes here, and I have. And these are my notes show this week. There it is, right there.
Written in invisible ink. So all we need is a candle, boys and girls. Now get your mom and dad to help you with the matches.
Right. Man, I'll never forget that when 6-year-old Riley, I talked to you about her, and she was over at the house visiting, and I was going to light a candle, and I have stick matches, the wooden kind.
Yes.
And I took, and I guarantee she had never seen that, a match. She had never seen a match operate, because I'm sure it was.
Hang on, you're so freaking staticky. I got to figure this out a little bit. See if I can do anything to get this a little bit better. Like maybe lower the bandwidth coming back to you. Talk for me now.
Talk for me now.
Argentina.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. I just don't know yet if you're less staticky.
We should have paid the bill on this.
We should have paid the bill on this. We should have paid the bill. And if we had done it, we would not be feeling ill. I don't know. I don't know what time. I don't know where this bottle connect is. But anyway, we're just gonna have to. Yes, Boo Rob's audio bad again.
Yeah. You see on what I see here is you're crystal clear and you sound fine, but apparently I don't. It doesn't translate well from Atlanta, but it always used to. We have been having this platform for a.
Okay. I have an idea that may work, and that is you're going through the FX, right? So you could. I was going to say to re-establish the USB connection. Unplug it from. Oh man, I was into it now. But yeah, just unplug and replug in the USB. No, it was the moment that's gone. But let's see if it resets, because when I get that staticky stuff, I just have to sometimes.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to unplug the USB from the back of the Pro FX and then plug it back in. let the computer say hello to it again, and see if that fixes it. That's what fixes it for me a lot of times when I get that kind of a static.
You want me to unplug the board?
Yes, the USB from the computer just for a second, and then plug it back in, and it'll reconnect and find itself.
Okay,
I do this. I do this all the time.
I'm sure you do, but you're smarter than me.
Well, that's a given. All right, let's see what happens. Wait, I have to let it come back. You may need to reset. Can you hear me? You may need to reset the microphone source in the program because it went away for a sec. This is how you do live broadcasting, boys and girls, in the 2025s. All the months in it. I still don't hear him. Okay, so he's going to go out and come back in, and maybe re-choose the audio source, and then yes, sir, that's my Robert Clobbert. Okay, so let's see.
Let's see.
God, it's still the same.
Well, I suppose we just pull the plug on the show for the day. Because I from my chair it sounds fine, but I can see on the playback that I'm all jiggly.
How could this be my fault? What could I be? Is a VPN running? Let's find out. Let's see. No. Is there no? Because you said you're hearing. Boys and girls, today we cut the show short because we cannot get him connected. But thank you so much for coming, and the next time we shall have the words and the music all together. Or not.
And you park your car in the crotch.
Okay. Should I really? You really want to end it? I guess we can't.
I don't want to. From my chair it sounds fine, but I know it's not. It's a crap show.
I wonder. How about, you know what? I'll unplug mine. All right, you entertain the folks while I unplug my USB and reconnect it, and then I'm gonna have to reconnect it in the whole thing. Look at that. Susanna Moore says, Susanna Moore, the crystal bowl. Is that what's happening right now? My life is concaving. All right, hold on 1 second. I'm going to unplug this.
So I have to entertain the folks?
Yeah. Go now.
What? I'm going to go home, have me a little nap, and go over to Thelma's little TV. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I believe that's what I'll do. Go home. Have a nap, then over to Thelma's for TV.
So Latbat says that only 60% of what I'm saying is coming through. Although I was told to entertain the folks, which is odd. Now, even if I do 100% great work, you're only going to get 60% of the benefit.
Actually, you sound great.
Well, now I do?
Yeah, you sound good. I changed.
Really?
I changed my driver over here. Because when I
once
loaded,
again it was somebody monkeying with the wires.
It was my fault. I figured it had to be something on my end. So, yay, we're back, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
We're back, boys and girls. So get your partner and get ready to dance. All right. I do have. I have something I
do like the beginning of that song. It's really good how they start that thing. It's just rousing.
It is. And I think of John Candy immediately for whatever reason. Probably the Schmanky brother. This is a soda or a carbonated water brand that we drink a lot, bubbly, and we particularly like it.
And Michael Bublé is doing their commercials.
I'm not going to get sidetracked. And so cherry happens to be our favorite. And you'll notice it is your basic run-of-the-mill pop top, whatever, right? Silver, chrome, whatever you want to call it. Well, today, I pulled this one out of the box.
Oh, look at you got the golden ticket.
I've got the golden ticket of bubbly, and I didn't even know there was a contest, which means me and 4 other people, I guess, will go to the bubbly factory.
Right, where Michael Bublé will perform.
And fizzy lifting drinks, I mean, that seems redundant.
Yeah, it does.
And I guess, do they just have it's like a pool?
Did you go to the website? Did you see if the golden ticket actually is a thing? It might be a thing.
No, I didn't. But wouldn't that be funny if there was some sort of... And so, I won $160 million. We went ahead in the future, and I got so excited when that happened that I screamed a little bit, and my voice changes. So now I talk like that.
You sounded like how Tom Hanks does an impression of Robert Zemeckis. We got a problem.
I've heard that, yes.
We got a problem. We got a problem. That's how he'll do that. You got to sound like that kid's got to sound like you. What kind of voice we going to do? He tells that whole story about Forrest Gump, and then he decided to emulate the kid lipstick. grease. My daddy makes grease. He does this whole thing. It's very entertaining. So I brought the only thing I brought today, Bob. I only had one. One little bit of something, and it's just a picture.
Well, that will last longer. All right, one moment.
There we
Let
go.
me push the magical button so that you are center stage. Brother O'Leary discovers a loophole in his vow of silence.
I knew you would laugh at that one. I looked at that and I go, I love when Bob reads them and he'll get the bit. That's a good bit to me. I think that is really a really good bit. That one kills me, man. We can see. I knew Bob that one.
You immediately fill in all the blanks.
You do, man. One, just one square cartoons, man. I don't need four. If you can do it in one, that's really funny to me. And the simple drawing, I really. That's good. Boys and girls, this is what happens. Those viewers' name is in the hopper. You know how Bob can get sometimes.
I was just talking to Tracy earlier today. I said it would be so great if we could go through, because we've got all these recordings of this show, and
yeah, we do.
And there's moments in some
Right.
of them, and if someone could literally do a best of or the only parts worth watching compilation of stuff where it just gets, like every time we just he's out of focus.
Yeah, I am.
Put your hand up. All right, you're good. And maybe it's trying to focus on the microphone. That happens to me sometimes. Move it the other way. That's even closer to the lens.
Yeah,
no, little more.
All right,
We're gonna
come
Barney
on.
Fife you.
This,
Welcome, sweet springtime.
This is locked up.
Oh no, he's you're staticky again. Oh wait, you stopped. Oh. Oh wait, that was just the old school. That was just the old school freeze up. That wasn't.
But I'm still out of focus, I think.
You are.
This whole thing is just a crap show today. This thing is just a turd.
Technically challenging, to be sure.
Everything, audio, video, the whole thing. We can do it all.
And can you imagine when we first started like fixing it while we're doing the show? Okay, I'm going to unplug, and you just, what are we?
We tried at the
watching?
beginning. It was going to be a real show. We were going to do a real show. Now, all right, unplug the USB from your thing.
Entertain them. Come up with something. Play a drop from a movie.
Yeah.
That's how you're
So
going to
anyway.
entertain. Oh my God.
Well, all right. So we got like 8 minutes to go
That's right.
to do this
So-
this steamy pile of show.
Yeah. Well, let me think. Is there anything I can
It always
share with
now
you?
when you say steamy pile, though, I've told you this story, right? When Steven was playing lacrosse, and there was a dad out there shooting. His kid was the goalie.
He was shooting
And he
his
had this really-
kid? Wow.
Well, with a
I
camera.
cannot
He
believe I
had a
have not
really
heard
fan-
this story.
He had a really fancy camera, and he's taking all these just tons of just crazy. And then but on one shot, he caught like the ball was in midair, and his kid was making the save, and it was a really good action shot. And I said, "That's an outstanding shot." And he says, "Keep taking a million pictures, and eventually you'll get one." And he goes, "It's like the guy walking down the street." See, I told you this before. And the
Well,
guy-
it's
the
just
guy's
I already
got
know
his-
that about cameras. It's not necessarily that you told me. It's just that's how you take
Well,
pictures.
no, it was the line that I liked. He said the guy's walking down the street and he sees another fella and he's got his hands in this big pile of horse manure and he's just wiggling around in there and wiggling there. And the guy says, "What are you doing?" "There's a pony in here somewhere." And so that's what he says. You take enough pictures and there's a pony in there somewhere. And when we were talking about how this show is just a steamy pile today,
Yeah,
that's
it's
what I
still-
thought.
You're back to stuttering again. So we didn't solve the problem.
No, I'm assuming we didn't.
Well,
But we can muscle through it, or we can just pull the plug. We're gonna have to do something. The whole thing too. My new camera rig is not working, and it's a sign from the broadcast gods.
I gotta let this be the last week with this software. So it may run a little different next week if I rebuild the show. It may not have all everything.
The bells and whistles.
The whistles or the bells for a bit until I figure it out, because there's some fundamental differences with it. But yeah, let's see if we can solve this.
Will it take up too much of your time?
Most definitely.
Okay. All right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got all this. I got to work.
Like everything related to this show, like the fact that I put any prep and I do every now and then do a video for it. It's like, like it's for the world, but it's just for you, for that, and you're gonna watch it 28 times because I'm too lazy to change it.
Well,
good time.
Anyhow,
I'm trying to think if there is.
Go ahead.
Well, I was just saying, there must be something that happened this week that is worthy of bringing up, and so I'm trying to think of what that might be.
Yeah, I made bread today. I haven't done that in a long time.
You don't say.
An Irish bread bowl that my sister got me, my sister Kimberly, and it's this great. It's a blueberry bread basically. So it's almost like a coffee cake. It's got a lot of sugar and cinnamon and blueberries, and the house smells great for the day. And what's neat is you don't preheat the oven. The recipe calls for you put it in, turn the oven on, and it assumes it's going to take a long time to come up to temp. And that's all part of the process, which is fun because then you don't worry about the... I
love recipes like that. They are very rare.
Yeah. And
but every now and then there's a pizza. There used to be some pizza that was like, do not preheat oven. I am talking slowly. I was
noticing that.
I think maybe even Screaming Sicilian? I can't remember.
I don't think so. Maybe. I know when I make bacon, it's the same way. You should use a cold pan. Although you don't make bacon much anymore, but you use a cold pan. Put your bacon in the cold pan, turn the heat on, and let it come up to temp instead of throwing it into a hot pan. But those are the only two I know. This Irish bread recipe, and bacon. Yeah, we're gonna have to redo the whole show, which means Rob doesn't do anything. I just hang out on a Saturday and you keep running tests.
Over and over. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Hold on.
Are you talking? Are you talking?
Can you hear this? Can you hear this? Wait a minute. All right. Now, what are you looking at? What do you see? Oh crap! You can't see.
What do you see now? How do I sound? Am I in both sides? Am I in both ears? Can you hear both? Yeah.
Now play music. Play music. Let me hear.
I'm going to play a drop. I'm going to play a music. Can you hear that?
And that's what should be in the background of us figuring it out next week. Like,
right.
Whenever there's technical problems.
What?
What is that from?
That is just production music.
Okay.
that I used for the presentation when I talk about the power of sound.
Yeah.
And I talk about how that they played French music in the liquor store. And French wine sales went up 71%. And that's the bed that I use to emphasize the experiment. And I say, and when people bring up their bottles of French wine, part of the research is they say, why did you choose this? And they'll say the shape of the bottle or the label or whatever. They don't realize the whole Pavlovian thing going on with the French music. And
because they transported them.
Yeah,
to France.
Instead of having the ball game on or whatever, or some rock station, they did that as an experiment. And that's why I also have this music.
A sweet young girl.
Oh, not that one. Dang it. I was going to be really cool and I clicked the wrong button. This one. Because they also did it with German music, and German wine and beer went up by like 60%. It's really incredible.
Yeah, that makes sense, though.
It does. And so that's what I use. That's why I have that French music and the German music, because of the presentation. It's really interesting. And also the opposite applied with slot machines in casino. Mr. Vegas.
That's casino. Me. That's what they call me when I'm out and about. They say, there he is.
Yes, you and
check out Mr. Vegas. Oh, yeah. He's
and
out,
Bob will say,
I'm in.
Dankeschön. Dankeschön, darling.
My voice
For
will
your
not get
dress,
that high,
whatever.
though.
And
I
so
have
they
to
did the
use-
same with slot machines. They turned off all the slot sounds, and slot revenues went down 25%. So it's just interesting how the brain works with sound.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you can't hear the wind, you mean, and all that? Oh, yeah.
Oh no, just the ambient sound. I mean, they're computers, right? It's not actual gears, and you're pulling a lever
Right.
and things are
Right. They
spinning.
just turned
it's
off
just,
all the audio for those digital slot
Right.
machines, and the people
Yes.
are just playing to screens. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was just dead, and so it went down like 25%.
I can't believe it was only 25. Really, that seems
Because
like that would
gambling
be.
addicts are still gambling addicts.
I suppose.
I mean, that's like saying, well, my cocaine's pink. Well, is the result the same? Yeah. So I'm still going to do it. But 25%, it lures you in, too. Like you get, even when I get off a plane, when I come visit you, they've got those slot machines right outside the,
I know,
you
and
get
they're
right-
just jinging and janging and doing theme music from TV shows and.
Yeah.
Right. Come play me, they say. Come play me.
And with those words, Rob Stott and Bob Doyle brought the Lounge Show to another inauspicious close. Join us next week, won't you? 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, for another edition of the Lounge Show.
You've been watching The Lounge Show with Rob Scott and Bob Doyle. Join us every Saturday at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, and tell your friends and family to do the same. After all, we'd do it for you if you had a show. Probably.
It is the worst.
Are you employed, Mr. Lebowski?
The worst production decision to play a close and then another close with the exact